Usher Raymond, congratulations. He received the Icon Award from the Apollo Theater. He was honored along with Babyface, who was inducted into the Apollo Walk of Fame. Talked about that on this past Wednesday's show. And speaking of show, Jay-Z did make an appearance, and it was not with Beyonce. Okay, when I say he made an appearance, and it was not with Beyonce. It was actually performing for Tom Brady's Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Actually saw this from the Shade Room. They showcased it on their Instagram page. And ET Online also had some information specifically to talk about Tom Brady at the induction ceremony. So a fan specifically said, I just watched Tom Brady get introed to public service announcement in person for at least the 60th time, but it's the first time actually by Jay-Z himself instead of a recording. As ET Online continues to say, prior to the ceremony, Tom Brady spoke with ET about his Netflix roasting event. Y'all remember that? That was a few weeks ago or so. It was on Netflix. Everybody was like, Tom, why? He came out, did an interview, and basically said he regretted sort of doing the roast. And I think he only did it because he knew the guy that put the roast on. Mm-hmm. With that being said, he said that the jokes were fine actually as long as they were specifically about him. I mean, he's an athlete. You think about the locker room talk. It doesn't make it always all right. I don't want to make it sound like locker room talk is all right, but I'm sure the jokes were fine when it was specifically about him because he can handle those things. Think about the pressure that he's had on him as a football player, because he was at the Patriots at one point in time, and then he moved down to, is it Tampa, and then he even gave Tampa a championship as well. I could be wrong on the team specifically because I'm really not a sports person. But I do know that again, because I like your wife, Tom, well, ex-wife, Tom, but that was one of the main reasons actually why the roast got a little personal when they specifically started talking about his family, his ex-wife Giselle, specifically dating that jiu-jitsu coach, and he recommended her to actually do jiu-jitsu. So people were like, how are you basically just gonna give your wife to the jiu-jitsu coach? Yeah, kind of got too far. His kids also heard it. I think when you specifically have children and you start thinking about the fact that, dang, this is gonna live forever, my kids are gonna be able to see this when they're 35 and I'm dead, or whatever the case may be. You don't, just because your kid's 35 don't mean you're gonna die, but I don't even know why I said that, y'all. But this is what Tom did say. He said that he's gonna actually be a better parent going forward in the future, and that's what this roast sort of taught him. And while there's still no word on Jay speaking out about any of his friends that's going through it, because Kanye still has his lawsuit as well. You got Puff Daddy that also has his several lawsuits, plural, going on. He was still praised. Shout out to Jay-Z for his performance, and he also still has that collaboration, that past collaboration going on as well with his company, Rock Nation.